What's going on YouTube? Hayden back with another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Cardano to Bitcoin. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as leave a giant thumbs up on the channel. In today's episode, we will be discussing whether or not this is the perfect opportunity to be purchasing Litecoin. Is it worth it? Are there risks involved? Is this the lowest and most discounted price? Is it oversold? Will it go up? We're going to jump right into that in today's episode. So right before we jump into the article I found, we're just going to look at the coin market cap. I'm giving it a quick refresh so we can get a general consensus of what exactly is happening with the market. So we have a current market cap of 274 billion, more so 275 billion, but for the most part we have consolidated ever so slightly. There was a small pullback within cryptocurrency the past day or two, and I did discuss that in yesterday's video. So if you have not watched that, do watch that. There's a link at the end of the video, as well as if you go onto my channel, you will see it. Otherwise, Bitcoin dominance at 48%, so quite high compared to recent lows that we've seen the dominance at. But for the most part, you can see we are in a consolidation state. You can see the top 10 cryptos, Bitcoin at 7,686. up 0.39%. We have Ripple at 0.44, so I guess 44 cents, 45 cents, up 3.6%. So definitely moving into a better position. Bitcoin Cash up 1.36% at 771. And then we see Litecoin at $78, only down about 0.8%. So really nothing to worry about at that. Let's just jump into this article. I really think this will help better answer that question and why you are clicking onto this video. So it says Litecoin price massively discounted, cryptocurrency analyst. So if we continue down, it basically discusses what the uses are of Litecoin, and then I wanted to show you guys the recent news that cryptocurrency and Litecoin has just discussed. But before, it says supporters of Litecoin often tout the 6th largest cryptocurrency as silver to Bitcoin's digital gold. But one cryptocurrency says it's almost a diamond in the rough. Writing an 8-page report published on Tuesday, eToro senior market analyst Maddie Greenspan argues that Litecoin's price is trading at a massive discount to what it should be worth. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Think about it for a little bit, and then definitely make your decision on that. I'm no financial advisor, but I'm just bringing this information to you and giving you my personal opinion. When I scroll down a little bit, you can see Greenspan further argues that Litecoin has achieved more widespread adoption than many of its peers with comparable or greater valuations. Litecoin, for instance, has more than double the daily active addresses of Bitcoin Cash, the 4th largest cryptocurrency with a market cap roughly 3 times the size of LTC. In fact, Litecoin's market cap to DAU ratio is among the lowest in the large cap cryptocurrency, suggesting that the Litecoin price is discounted relative to the coin's present level of adoption. Recent announcements such as the Litecoin Foundation purchase of 9.9% stake in German financial institution WEG could further bolster Litecoin's rate of adoption. So that was the big news. Basically, they're trying to make it into a debit card, similar to what has happened with Visa, I believe, trying to get involved. And there's another card that was also used. But they're definitely going to try, and if it does, in best case scenario, if things do go correctly and they go positive, we should hopefully see a positive reaction in the market and see Litecoin potentially go up to prices that we weren't seeing before. Lastly, he says, given that Litecoin has established a stable working product as well as a significant adoption, this bear market of the whole cryptocurrency industry have led the Litecoin to being oversold. So that's pretty much what you guys have to consider. It is not just Litecoin. You can't just target Litecoin as being a shit coin or a negative coin. You have to look at the fact that the entire market has been in a bear market for 8 freaking months. 8 months, that's a long time. So you can't single out one currency for being the issue. It's the overall market as a whole. Now, let's just jump into some technical analysis really quick and further help answer that question. So, as you guys can see, and I know a lot of you guys have touched upon that, yes, when you read online about Forex and stock trading and all that stuff, the NASDAQ and all that trades, it says online that ascending triangles break bullish. It usually breaks bullish. But from my knowledge in cryptocurrency, the most volatile market, as we all know, I noticed ascending triangles tend to break down. If you guys want to take that with a grain of salt, by all means, personally, when I see ascending triangles within cryptocurrency, I lean towards the side that they are going to break down. Now, this is through constantly watching videos, constantly making videos for you guys, constantly looking at these charts. And from my discovery, I tend to see that they break downwards. And you can see, again, another example. Litecoin here, you could call it a bull flag, you can call it an ascending triangle, whatever you want. Personally, this ascending triangle was facing resistance at its high-low middle moving average. You can see it was also facing 8 months of downtrend. You can see the downtrend in yellow right here, and we broke bearish. We broke down from that. You can also see a resistance at $85, which it was testing too. You can see it quickly getting sandwiched in between here and then broke down. Nothing to be worried that much about. It was coming. I was anticipating it. We broke down to a level of support and we're holding that super strong. And I think that's awesome to see that cryptocurrency is holding the bottom at around $78 we're currently trading at. So definitely moving up. We fell to a low of 76 and we are back up to 78. So a small jump, but we are correcting quite nicely. You can see we entered that oversold territory on the relative strength index, but we are continuing up. So definitely looking good in my position. I do think we're going to see a few more days of consolidation, but right now, in my personal opinion, we have all the volume and power in the world to break this downtrend right here, this 8-month downtrend, and retest that high-low middle moving average and break through that. If we do break through this high-low middle moving average, we will see this coin go very, very high and move into some very nice places very quickly. We're now looking at Litecoin on the daily, and I do think you can see we are pinned right at the bottom of this high-low MMA. Of this downtrend, this descending triangle, which I usually tend to see they break upwards. We normally should pop up and continue to rise to that high-low MMA. So my personal opinion is I was anticipating it to break down. I didn't think we were over yet. We still had plenty of room to be moving in this descending triangle before we broke up. And now you can see we are at the bottom for a third time, 1, 2, 3. Whether you want to call that a triple bottom is totally up to you. But now I am seeing more potential, and I think it has plenty of opportunity now to break bullish and break up to its high-low MMA. And we may see a $100 Litecoin very, very, very soon. So if you have not bought into crypto personally, or you want to buy in more, my personal recommendation coming from me, what I would do, what I may be doing, is be buying at this price level. This is definitely a bullish scenario, and I do think we should break positive from this and continue up. If I now zoom out to the weekly, that is not what I wanted to look at, the weekly, not the monthly. You can see, guys, hopefully this is a better scenario for all you new subscribers. Thank you, guys. We are almost at 4,200 subscribers and gaining very quick. You can see how much freaking consolidation we have had in this price level. Check this out, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of constant consolidation. No volume, no movement, trading sideways. This is not a consistent thing. At some point, we need to break this, and we're most likely going to break upwards, break bullish. We are so low on the RSI. We are at 39. We have so much power and potential to plow through that and shoot way up to that $100, $200 region very quickly. I do think we're going to overtake 100 very soon. I think we're going to follow in Bitcoin's footsteps. If we go from Bitcoin to the weekly, you can see what I'm talking about, how on the weekly for Bitcoin, it has a downtrend. It broke bullish. You can see the yellow line has been broken and we are now setting higher lows. So we are definitely headed in the correct direction. We're done setting lower lows and lower highs. We're finally going up, and I do think we're going to start setting higher lows and continue to go back up to all-time highs. I do think we're seeing I think the market has been exhausted. I think crypto is done being exhausted. I think we're going to go back up. We are now going to use this high-low MMA as crazy support. As you guys can see, ever since all the way back in 2016, 2015, we have always been above this high-low MMA. We're going to continue to stay above that. I think we're going to bounce way off that and continue to test very nice highs. You can clearly see where it's facing some resistance right here. So definitely not a problem area. I do think when we get to 10,000, that'll definitely be a mental barrier as well as a physical barrier on the chart. So that will be the next test. Personally, I think 10,000 is to come very soon with Bitcoin. So be prepared, be ready. I think we are definitely headed there. You can see on the daily, we broke down, broke resistance, extremely overbought, fell slightly corrected using high-low MMA as support. So it was called for. It was very obvious. You can call me the weatherman of cryptocurrency, but we were definitely going down. And I called that. I made video on video on video on it, telling you guys, be ready. There will be a dip coming. Nothing to worry about. Nice correction, nice pullback. now we can continue upwards. So definitely wanted to get that out there as well. Lastly, Ethereum. As you can see, Ethereum taking the biggest hit out of the top 3 blue chip cryptocurrencies we like to talk about. You can see a lot of resistance here. The longer we hang out there, the greater the chance something is going to happen, whether we pop upwards, pop downwards. Clearly, did not like to hold support there. We fell very much so. And I made a video yesterday saying where the price could potentially go to if it does continue to fall. You can see we held support right there. You can see where that is. And then we broke again, falling down into this area, which is another channel. You can see right here, the bottom right there where that wick is. And I believe if we can continue the chart, there are some more support and resistance levels back here. So you did have to extend the line a little bit more. There was a chance it was going to fall lower. It did. Wasn't like surprised in the slightest. But the good thing is on the 4-hour for Ethereum, we are extremely oversold. So I do think we are going to continue to climb back up now. I think the worst is practically over, and I think the good is just about to start, and we should continue to climb back up to that $500 level that all you Ethereum holders are waiting for. Lastly, Cardano. Let's check out Cardano, and that will wrap up today's episode. Give a nice thumbs up for the channel if you like the TA. Make sure to subscribe. Giveaway at 5,000, so you better be subscribed, guys. That is coming right around the corner, and you do not want to miss that because I am giving away cryptocurrency merchandise, crypto TV merchandise. So definitely be subscribed to that. I would appreciate it. And I will be making a video on it shortly when we do break 5,000. So lastly, just going to check out Cardano. You can see Cardano is pretty much bottomed out right now for the most part. It hit its bottom on the daily chart we're looking at right now. Just going to draw another bottom right here. And you can see if we manage to break below that, which I highly doubt we will most likely continue to fall down to here. And before it does that, probably this region right here. So this is the next level, the next barrier for, or next support level, sorry, for Cardano to fall to if it does decide to go lower. Now you can see on the RSI we are pretty much bottomed out for the most part, so I don't think there is potential to go lower. I do not think we are going to go lower. I do think we are going to go back up soon. You can see where we're having problems. This high-low MMA is finally coming in, and it is putting a lot of pressure downwards on Cardano, but it cannot keep this up for long. And I do think when it starts to retest and this high-low MMA starts to creep down lower and start to hit support levels like down here and a support level down here, it's not going to be as strong as it was in the beginning when the price was far away from its support. So as this creeps downwards, it's going to start to face some issues, this high-low MMA, and I do think we will pop through that and start using the high-low MMA as support. So that's going to wrap up the episode for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Share us, guys. We're on Facebook. Leave a comment. Tag me in it if you want a quick shout out. And that's going to sum up the episode for today. So peace.